What's really happening in the Middle East? Let's dive into the complex relationships between the USA, Israel, and Iran. USA, Israel, Iran. First, quick history to set the map. USA-Iran relations flipped in 1979 with the Islamic Revolution and the hostage crisis. Decades of sanctions followed. There was a brief thaw with the nuclear deal, the JCPOA, designed to cap Iran's nuclear program for sanctions relief. The deal unraveled, sanctions tightened, mistrust deepened. Israel-Iran? That's ideological and strategic. Iran backs armed groups opposed to Israel. Israel sees Iran's missile ambitions. Israel sees Iran's nuclear ambitions. Meanwhile, the USA-Israel alliance is tight: intelligence, military tech, diplomatic backing. Now the current moment. On February 28, 2026, the US and Israel launched joint airstrikes inside Iran, killing the country's supreme leader and other officials openly aiming at regime change. Israel said it hit 500 targets, roughly 200 jets, dropping over 1,200 bombs in 24 hours. Iran fired back with waves of missiles, drones at Israel at bases across the region where US forces operate. Claiming at least 27 sites, US Central Command says American forces have struck more than 3,000 targets in Iran since Saturday. Inside Iran, Mojtaba Khamenei was named the new supreme leader by the Assembly of Experts. Zooming out, the pressure was building. Iran's economy was already spiraling. Currency in free-fall, new sanctions, protests spreading into early 2026, and a brutal crackdown. Diplomatic off-ramps faltered. Indirect nuclear talks in February broke down over enrichment missiles, timing of sanctions relief. Even the White House signaled it wasn't thrilled with the talks. Regionally, the war spread fast. Hezbollah fired rockets into northern Israel in revenge, prompting heavy Israeli strikes on Beirut, prompting heavy Israeli strikes on southern Lebanon. A British base in Cyprus was targeted. The Strait of Hormuz, choke point for global energy, has been effectively shut, sending oil prices up and Asian markets down.